Welcome. Episode 34. I got it right. Of Hip Hop High Society presents the Roundtable. Glad to have you all here with us, watching in, tuning in on Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. But let me introduce my esteemed co-host. First, we got the one and only of rare rareness. Say that shit 5 times fast. I dare you. Free CMOS if you do. Star Child, what's going on with you?
What's up, man? Living the life.
Living the dream. I feel you. Then we got the one and only, the homie in the corner. The man of not many words, but they good ones. You feel me? J Cloud, what's good with you, brother?
What's good, man?
Good to see you again, man. And we got the one and only, the No Limit Soldier down there, man. Southside Gunna. What's going on with you, bro?
Common sense is like deodorant. Most niggas don't use it.
What's going on with you? How you feeling, bro? How's your mental health today, bro?
I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be all right.
The Lord got you, even the atheists. And then finally, we got the one and only chilling down there, the one and only, the Unabomber. Yes, Cam, what's going on with you?
What's good, yo? I'm chilling.
You got a lazy boy or some shit?
What's good?
It's a rock
lazy
table.
nigga? What's that?
Yeah, I'm in unk mode, bro. I got some iced coffee to keep up with these young bucks. I was just sitting in traffic. There's a big ass pile up with a bunch of fucking semi trucks. There's these fucking flatlanders come up to the mountains and see snowflakes, and they turn into fucking Michael J. Fox behind the wheel. Can't fucking drive, but it's good. I made it home. I'm straight.
The sun's all in the hills and just some heel has eyes type shit up there, bro. You be safe out there fucking around in them mountains. Yetis and shit. But yeah, man. Let's go ahead and get into the topics we got at hand. Good to see you all here and in good health. Cordae, the one and only Cordae, the infamous Cordae, sets to drop. Did it drop the 9th, I believe? If I'm not mistaken, he dropped on the 9th. So we're in preparation of his first week sales. It appears he's went on a little rant. So let me pull up the tweets we got here, bro. Cordae says, I want to say this now. I don't give one fuck about first week sale. It's a very inaccurate way to calculate impact, especially with the current streaming metrics. I've seen somebody do 11K the first week and then do an arena tour, capital letters, off the same album. That's the end of my TED Talk, second one. But apparently he wasn't done with his TED Talk because nigga said my last project, first week numbers wasn't good, and I ended up doing a sold out headline tour. In the 90s, 2000s, music was consumed by people actually going to stores and buying the albums. When you did 100K first week, that meant 100,000 people went and bought the CD. Now you have 300,000 people listen to your album on streaming, and the units equivalent is 200. I'm not sure if that math is mathing even by streaming metrics, but there you have it. So that's first. I think he went on a couple more rants I might pull up as we go along. But let me get y'all thoughts on that first thing, because that's one of the conversations we have had on this many a time. We beat the hell out of that dead horse about the first week sales. What do y'all think, that this is maybe a marketing ploy as opposed, because he's saying this before the first week sales even come out, which is interesting. Or does he really not give a fuck about the first week sales? What do y'all think, yo?
Seems like cope.
Copium?
He's trying to cope, pre-cope. Because he know he ain't finna sell like that. So
yeah, but I mean, I think he knows he's not gonna sell like that, and I think he knows the type of music he makes isn't gonna sell like that. I mean, it's just kind of like that's gonna be the first that's gonna be the first thing people jump at him about, and it's just the reality of the type of music that he makes is just never going to be like, it's never going to be like 60K, 70K. So it's like, I think he's just getting ahead of it. I don't think he's necessarily coping, but, he's getting ahead of the bullshit.
He's a true artist. And in terms of artist, I mean, he's a rapper. I mean, his artistry really isn't as impactful as other people. So he doesn't really necessarily sell like that because he's not marketed as
Faded out.
And it's something about his I guess his track list, because you look at it, he's got so many features. And between having a Joey Badass feature, Anderson .Paak, Jordan Ward, like Wayne feature, you think a project of that caliber would have a fuck ton of sales. This is just to justify, hey, if I don't have these sales, you know why.
Yeah. Like trying to do damage control and manage the expectations because he already knows. But my thing is,
bad music.
He's not bad because I mean, there's definitely a lot of people worse than him.
He could be the other two niggas that he was in the crew with. He could be those two, and he's not.
Who was he with? Was he with
Namir and Almighty J? And both them niggas. Namir is the worst rapper of all time. he up there because ain't no way a motherfucker from Alabama should be doing West Coast bop music. That shit crazy.
He had one song, "Rubbing Off the Paint."
That shit tough.
Yeah,
rubbing off the paint is tough. After that,
a little shaky.
See, my thing about Cordae is though he's been around for a while and he gets all these big cosigns, but it's just like, where are his fans at? You know what I'm saying?
So you want to know what happened?
Go ahead. What happened?
He almost ended up like Cardi B, which was winning a Grammy off the debut album. His debut album set the standard for what his music should be. And since then, people have kind of held him to that standard of the Lost Boy. And with his features and his singles that he's put out, he hasn't necessarily matched what he came out the gate with when he went solo initially. Like, looking at this track list, this is an industry plant track list, if you ask me. Like, can't no normal ass rapper get all these features and like not go double platinum off this bitch.
Is that Kanye that I saw there?
He's on Atlantic. He's on Atlantic. Don't let that be lost.
I mean, I understand that, but when I feel like nobody. This is a track list that fucking Chance the Rapper should have had for like the big day or some shit. Like, this is crazy. Like, when I see this looks like arguably this could probably be album of the year, but we know it's not. It's just like how they be saying, like, you know, when the Lakers had Steve Nash and Dwight Howard and niggas was like, on paper, this team can win the championship. That's what this shit looked like. On paper, this shit looked like album of the year. If we gonna hear it, we gonna be like, damn.
I guess it could be for his fans, I guess, you know. I guess he would have a fan base is one of the things I was saying, though he might have been around for a while. He's only, 27, 26 years old or something like that. He still could be building up his, you know, if he gets a fan base, a solid fan base that keeps buying his work, you know, he'll be all right. I don't think you're ever going to see, crazy numbers from Cordae just because, you're just not that type of artist, yo. You're just not the type of artist going to pack an arena. You know what I'm saying? It's just not going to happen unless he's on somebody's bill, you know. What you about to say, bro?
No, I was saying that's perfectly fine too. It's like people, like to trash artists just because they're not doing like, a set amount of numbers. But it's like we talked about this before. If they're making enough that they're able to live off of their music, like they won already.
Yeah, that's
a
tough.
dub. Yeah. That's a dub. It's kind of that he feels like he's got to run cover for himself. You know what I mean? Like, if he really stands on his music and shit like that, he's young, so I imagine all the chit chats getting to his head and whatnot. But he really stands on his music. That's some shit that he ain't even got to really worry about. Just make the music and don't throw yourself bail and give yourself an out, and just like J. Cloud was saying, just own that market or that fan base you do have, and just feed them and don't worry about anything else. It'll work out.
To me, if you really didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't even speak on it. But to me, it's like he clearly gives a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, he's young though.
What?
He's a younger dude though. He's not even in his 30s. So it's like Cam said, like, you know, it's just probably getting to his head a little bit.
Yeah.
He pulling the 8 Mile. Remember when B Rabbit was like, "Oh, they gonna roast the shit out of me, so let me start roasting myself first, so you ain't got shit to say to the world. You don't know shit. You know what I mean? Like to get ahead of it. Like I already said I wasn't gonna do no fucking sales. Fuck y'all on my dick for it." It was interesting that he quoted Kendrick Lamar's Section 80 as only having 5,000 at the gate. It's like, I get it, but you ain't Kendrick Lamar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I get what you're trying to say there, but I don't think you're ever going to be Kendrick Lamar, bro. Not to downplay your career path, but I just don't fucking see that in the works for you. You know what I mean? But whatever floats your boat. He did get some comparisons. Let me pull up this next tweet we got, bro. What's the fucking?
He already released a third of the album too. That shit don't help.
Yeah. So I guess he got the Tyler comparisons, or for some reason he chose to put Tyler in there. I think this tweet says, "This is excuses. Tyler went number 1 with Daniel Caesar. Just put out the hits and we'll take it there." And he replied, "Tyler's a superstar who's been in it for 13 years. He also came out at the time where fans would actually buy albums digitally. A lot of his fans still do. His most recent album, he did 140K in just pure sales, people buying it. He's earned everything he got and built it brick by brick." What do y'all think of that response?
He's not
That's the bullshit though. That's people like, how are you going to use Tyler as a metric for Cordae? Like that's the bullshit that I'm
it's
them off.
Also, Tyler had a cult following. Like Cordae don't have that. Like when Tyler came out the gate with Bastard and the Free Earl movement, like that's totally different. Because initially, people were shitting on his first 3 albums. A lot of people were shitting on his first 3 albums. It really wasn't until Flower Boy where people started to probably take him just a little bit more serious. So he's been in it for 13 years, but it took the last 4 albums for some people to actually take him serious.
How many albums Cordae got right now? I don't even know.
This will be number 3, solo. This would be his 3rd solo project. And again, Cordae was nominated for a Grammy. Probably had no business being nominated, but he was nominated, and that's a huge thing. He had a few hits on his debut record, but Cordae can't make, it's going to sound fucked up, I don't think he can make a hit song.
That's not fucked up.
I don't think, and I'm not saying like he can't make good music, but we know what a hit song sound like. Like if you're using Tyler as the metric, Cordae can't make Sticky. He can't do that. Sticky is a hit song. Even if you don't like Sexy Red, you put up with that shit just because you love the entire ambiance of the entire track. Cordae can't do that, unfortunately.
To me, Cordae
like
doesn't
selling out. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, to me, Cordae doesn't really have a strong identity. Like, and I feel like that's what you need to build a cult type following. So like he was fucked up for comparing his shit to Tyler though.
Yeah.
But also too kind of a cop out almost, because it's just like, okay, he built his following. Why couldn't you build your following? And you've been around for a long time. Like, I don't know how long he's been around, but I've heard his name for a long time. But to me, like, if Pico was here, he would be backing me up. Like, to me, Cordae's kind of boring. He can rap, he can make good music, but he's boring to me. And I feel like he lacks identity. And
which is crazy because Cordae has a lot of substance to him and to his raps. But then you look at how he had his career so far, and it's like, first you were in a group, then you went solo, then you were known for being a boyfriend to arguably one of the best tennis players alive right now. So it's like, now that you're not with her, it's like, who is Cordae?
literally.
Yeah. It's no, honestly, yo, it's no, as fucked up as it's gonna sound, it's like it's no fucking pain there. Or it's like, to me, the best artists are the ones that been through a lot of shit. I don't know his personal life. You know what I'm saying? I just know the way he was discovered or whatever. It was like what, playing video games with these cats and then rapping and shit like that. It's like, to a certain extent, rap you need to feel like, you know, somebody is. It's almost like storytelling in a sense. Even songs that's not storytelling. It's like, what am I really gonna hear from Cordae that I don't know already? Like in life, you know what I'm saying? Like, what jewels am I gonna get out of this album? You don't make the booty shaking music, right? So you're not getting that. You can throw that out the fucking window, right? So if you're making introspective shit, like what introspective shit am I getting out of Cordae, bro? Not to knock this man, because like I said, I don't know him like that, but I just feel like I ain't finna learn shit from this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just get some rhymed words, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You took the word out. That's exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, we get it, buddy. You can rap. If you're not a hit maker, like, you got to go conceptual. You know, like, you let people know who you are. Something to set you apart. Like, you know, what's your struggle? What's your pain? What? Even if it's like the positivity shit. You know, and it's not like that's numbers, but like J. Clout was just saying, that's a market that needs to be cornered, and he has the rapping ability to do so. It's just like he's gonna have to become more personable with his music. Like, we get it, bud. You can rap. Like, that's tight. A lot of people that can rap, but what sets people apart is that connection with the listener. And that's when you said, like, I don't feel no pain in it. That's what I meant. Like, you took the word out. And I kind of feel for, you know, maybe he did have a good upbringing. Maybe he did have a good childhood. Maybe he doesn't got a deep well to pull from, but that's going to be his mission, is figuring out how to do that. So I think he should focus on going conceptual with the next project. You know, tell some stories, like come up with some, fucking make a movie. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'll say this before you move on. Anytime you get Wale to agree with you about anything, you've lost the plot. Once Wale on your side, you've lost the plot. You've lost all credibility. It's over with. Cooked, done, next.
Well, that's a good time to display this one.
Oh man, hey.
The Wale hate is in the building.
Yeah,
Thank you for letting us debut that, sir.
Hey, but to me, Cordae is a less edgy J. Cole. And it's just like, we know how edgy J. Cole is.
J. Cole that didn't struggle.
I gotta agree with you on that.
If J. Cole went to public school, Cordae went to private school.
Yeah.
If J. Cole had school lunch, Cordae had his packed. With the ice pack in the lunchbox.
The ice pack.
Not the lunchbox, bro. You get 2 of them today.
Oh man, hey.
Ain't nothing wrong with having a lunchbox, bro.
Hey, where's Cordae? Where's Cordae from? Is he from Carolina?
Ain't he?
He's from Maryland.
Maryland. Yep, there it is right there.
Born in North Carolina, but he's lived in Suitland, Maryland, wherever the fuck that's at.
So
I don't know where that is.
He's in the DMV area, apparently. I don't really get DMV vibes from that cat either. That's crazy. Yeah. Did not see that. Any last thoughts on Mr. Cordae, yo? What would we predict his first week sales since we
8,000.
7,000.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Same thing.
He needs better producers too.
Who's producing this shit?
I don't know, but he needs, like, that's a big part.
Hit him up, J. Clout. Send him some beats.
I'm good.
You advocating for him?
No, I'm saying just he needs better beats. Not mine, but he needs better beats.
Not mine.
I ain't wasting no beats on this nigga. He saying that without saying it. I'll say it. He ain't trying to waste no beats on this sorry ass nigga. I say it. I say it for you.
That's fucked up.
What up, Malik?
What's good?
That was a King Dominant still.
Nah,
Michael J. Fox is diabolical.
Shout out to
Shout
Dominus.
Shout out to Rose watching from the Philippines. You feel me?
Ooh,
All right.
Jay-
So,
beats, and the thing about his beats, like everything I've heard from J Cloud, like you better have something to talk about, or else you're not gonna ride that beat. You know what I mean? There's different kinds of beats out there. There's beats you can just rap to, but everything I've heard from J Cloud is some shit. It's like you better get in your TED Talk mode on this motherfucker. Some real shit to talk about, or else it's not gonna mesh. You know what I mean? It's like oil and water.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he gotta go live some life. Go get kidnapped or something, bro. Come back, tell some stories about it or some shit.
I want to add something. I came in late.
Oh, if Malik's in the building, you're late, $5 fine. What you got?
He need a rebrand. That's all I gotta say.
Rebrand.
He need a whole fucking rebrand by himself.
Gonna do get it. What are you gonna? How you gonna rebrand? Get a ball fade?
He need to do some shit because the shit he been doing the past few years ain't gonna
Some
work.
good guy gone bad type shit.
Hey man, it's never too late. I've seen people turn their entire careers around, so it's like, you know, he's still.
Look at 2 Chainz, bro.
He
2 Chainz did a rebrand.
Titty boy.
There you go.
Yeah,
Exactly. Nobody was trying to hear Player Circle.
He was like 40 when he did that shit too. He was like 38, 37 when he fucking 2 Chainz. He was mid-30s, bro. So yeah, it's possible. All right, so that's all. We're gonna leave poor Cordae alone. I'm gonna give him. I give him more than 8. I give him 9, just because he put that tweet out.
7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go. All right, next up, Thugger. Say he not friends with Gunna no more. He ain't friends. That was some weird shit. He ain't friends. He ain't my friend. Young Thug appears to diss Gunna in a since deleted tweet. So Young Thug appears to have pulled the tweet and delete classic. As we go down to this article, ads all in the way. Gunna, stop acting like we friends on internet. I don't know you, my guy. So that was tweeted out and since has been deleted. But of course, everybody gonna screen grab that shit. You might as well just let it sit up there. Fucking be honest with you. Them blogs was waiting to jump on that shit. So what do y'all think about the Young Thug and this action here? We had the internet talking. We do know that during his trial, during his probation hearing, that he did request to still be able to work with Gunna, seeing as, you need permission to work with felons or people who plead or people who know affiliates of gangs. So he had to do that to work with him. Now, was that a move just because the guy's still on his label? Or was this just a Hennessy? Or was he going to pull the I'm hacked thing? What do y'all think?
His PO told him that.
You say what?
His PO told him to do that.
To put that tweet up?
Yeah.
But then he acted like he was hacked though after that.
He put that shit up. Or if not, somebody really did hack his account and do that shit just to stir up some mess. But I'm gonna be honest. Have y'all seen him with Gunna since he been out?
No.
So I'm saying.
Didn't Gunna's brother say something like, "All the feelings mutual"?
Yeah,
I got that up here too.
Yeah, so even if it wasn't from him, that energy came from the other side. So it's like it's too late now.
My thing is, why would he say he want to make music with Gunna in the last day of court trial? Though? That's what
you gotta talk up. It's hard to hear you, bro.
You hear me now?
Yeah, what you got?
I said, why would he say he want to?
Now you went right back low.
What the fuck? Okay, you hear me now?
We're gonna get you a better mic too, brother.
All right, I'm good now.
Yeah, what you got?
No, I said, why did he say he want to make music with Gunna in that trial though? Afterwards.
Because he's under contract with him.
Mm-hmm.
So if if there was some sort of block there, then he'd have an out.
That's why. Yeah, I remember seeing it.
Yeah, it's like a carve out.
Damn.
Here we go. In response, Gunna's brother DP fired back saying, "Trust and believe. Feeling is mutual." It's always the side motherfuckers instigating shit. Do you think this could escalate in some kind of way?
Gunna brother spoke out of turn. He wasn't supposed to say nothing. He was just supposed to keep it P and keep it moving. But he want to go out here and make a damn scene. He's supposed to shut the fuck up. We really need to get people to hold on. We really need to get people to understand. Please shut the fuck up. Okay? Not everything needs a goddamn response.
Big facts, big facts. You know what? You get the second. You get the yeah.
I like
there
that.
You go.
I like that one. That's a good one.
That's a good
I
one.
didn't know you was gonna add that one.
We still got another one to add to the mix if we get that.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, but I think in this situation too, a lot of situations are actually escalated by the people that's on the side. We know Gunna. I didn't clip it up, but Thug's father said some things in regards to that situation, which we actually gonna hit on later. But the crazy thing is he was at like a Gunna concert back in June, bro. Vibe. You feel me? So it's like, is there really the beef? Like, why is all these side pieces moving the way they moving? You know, as far as this whole thing. So it's you know, it's always the side characters. It's always the extra actors, the extras, kind of instigating shit, making shit worse than it probably needs to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, right.
Man,
goddamn fuel to the damn flame.
Yeah, fuel to the fire. And of course, you know, academics, the instigator of them all, the biggest one.
Fat ass motherfucker.
The villain is here. Thug had to carve out communicating with Gunna in the plea deal because there's still business to be done. He has Gunna in contracts that aren't completed. If he was barred from having any communication with Gunna, that would have gave Gunna a legal out and trying to get out the deal. There we have it. The lawyer, the contract lawyer known as DJ Academics, who's not really a DJ and whose real name is Livingston. So what do y'all think about that? Is that a possible reason for Thug actually requesting to work with this dude? Or do y'all think Academics are kind of full of shit? What do y'all think?
No, I mean, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, if he's on a contract, I guess he do got to feel that contract.
Yeah, especially if you don't fuck with him, why would you want to give him an out to get out of the contract?
Do you think he's trying to get another hit with Gunna?
No, he's just his artist. So it's like I'm making part of everything that you're making, and you know he wants to make sure he fulfills those obligations. Like even though he doesn't fuck with him, he can still make money off of him. So it's like, why the fuck would I let you go? That's just business.
But is that a way to get out of con? Can you say because of this person put up a tweet or whatever? I know artists that have other artists under contract forever, just not releasing shit, just got them on the shelf.
Yeah,
they pay back. We've seen.
But I'm saying, yeah, no, it's the thing if like he has no like if they're legally like unable to contact each other, that gives him an out to get out of the contract because he's like, oh, I can't fulfill my obligations because I can't even contact the label head. So it's like, he wanted to get that out of the way.
I don't think it's like in contract that you got to be able to talk to Gunna. Like he had probably several layers before you even have to talk to him. To be honest with you, you feel me? I think it's more so. I don't know. I honestly think Academics might be full of shit. I don't think he knows what he's talking about. To be honest,
of course he's full of shit. He's a fat fucking turd who sits in his fucking basement. Come on now,
drinking Hennessy all day.
He's shaped like a ball of fucking Douce.
But yeah, man, I don't even know how. Honestly, I think it would be best if they split amicably. If Gunna got the bread, bro, just pay him off and go y'all separate ways. I don't even know why y'all have to even work together, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Go y'all fucking separate ways. This shit is like one of those, like, ever seen a homie, or you ever seen a marriage been broke up or some shit, but they still fucking married on Facebook and shit. It's like, go y'all fucking separate ways. We know y'all ain't together. Y'all in different houses, bro. Like, what the fuck y'all still working together? Y'all obviously don't like each other, bro. Have that man cash you out, go about his way. You know what I mean? To me, they dragging shit out.
He's just being spiteful. That's really what it comes down to.
Basically, just being spiteful as a motherfucker.
You think his probation is gonna affect the like the content of his music in the future? Like, because you can only be making music about what you used to do for so long. You know what I mean?
Thug might be talented enough to pull it off. I think to make
he'd be fine.
different type.
That's
of...
what I'm saying. Though. What direction do you think he's gonna go though?
I mean,
like,
fucking bitches. Fucking bitches ain't illegal, so he gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, the music I heard from him, like in recent years, wasn't even like anything that would violate him. So it's like, I think he's.
I think he'll be alright. Like, I don't think he'll talk about any game related topics in his damn music. So probably like some fashion shit. Cause I know that nigga into fashion and shit, and like design and jewelry, all that other shit. So you might go that route and shit.
Honestly, you don't know what he's saying half the time anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it don't really fucking matter. You know what I mean? They gonna listen to the vibe. It's like that vibe shit. You know what I mean? Actually, it might actually increase his sales. Now he has the legend of fucking Thug. You know what I mean?
I feel like I'm in a minority of knowing what the fuck he be saying in his music. That's why.
It depends. Some of them tracks. You tell me what's the London shit. You tell me you know what the fuck bro. He made the lifestyle song with fucking Rich Homie. Rich Homie couldn't even quote his fucking verse. He was on the fucking track with the man. He could. They tried to like, yo, recite the lyrics. He was like, shit, I don't even know what the fuck it is. You know what I mean? So, you may be in the minority, bro. Maybe you could speak that alien fucking language sometimes he be talking. I mean, it's melodic though. You feel me? But let's move on a little bit to his father, Young Thug's father. Had some words. We recently had a video where Thug was posted up with T.I. upon his release. And let's listen to the story about that real quick.
But yet and still I see you, the monkey ass videos, all this for your personal gain. It's just for your personal gain, your personal hype, trying to make yourself relevant. Where have y'all been for 29 months? Went to T.I. over a year or so ago when he first opened up his restaurant and asked him to do an event on behalf of us, on behalf of YSL. And I was told, let me get with my people and see can I do that. But yet and still I see you right there beside Young Thug. The punk ass videos.
There you have it. He speaks about going to T.I. and asked him to do an event. Shit, T.I. probably still on papers his damn self. He might have forever probation.
He's upset that Clifford didn't show up to a restaurant for an event. That's the basis of that. That and where were you during his trial, in which T.I. just finished going to court and getting a settlement himself. So that took up probably a lot of his time. And we all know T.I. been on papers like the last 20 years. Because he got the T.I. has to move way different now. Thug been locked up 29 months, like bro said. So this just sounds like something that wasn't our business. We didn't need to know this. So like, what does saying this have to do with anything? If anything, why don't you thank him for showing his support? Because how does this make T.I. relevant? Nobody's checking for a T.I. album. Nobody's asking for that shit. Nobody's asking him to do a song with Thug. Nobody's asking for that. So how is this making him relevant? You're doing more to make him relevant by actually bringing the shit up in the first place.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, if you're an artist, keep your parents away from a microphone, away from the camera, away from the studio. Just keep them away from everything.
Don't make shit better.
Because that's a whole different generation. So it's like, just keep them away.
Yeah. And honestly, man, if you know anything about when you go to like jail, when you go to prison, man, people are gonna distance themselves from you. It's not like this man was in there for like a civil rights violation, right? He was in there for a RICO with multiple murders attached to it. He wasn't there because he was at a traffic stop and they found like a fucking, a kilo of brick in the trunk or something. He wasn't in there he was there for essentially murders, bro. A RICO, running a criminal organization, dog. Now you think these rappers, some of whom have records, are gonna sit there and cheerlead for him?
Some
Like,
nigga, all these niggas got records.
yeah.
It's hard to find a rapper in Atlanta that don't have a record. At this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to do some low key shit. Maybe they want to throw, maybe they throw some bread to your people or something on the behind the scenes. But very few artists are gonna sit here and throw like a fucking concert for you when you in the middle of a fucking RICO. They might throw your ass on the papers too. Fucking throw his ass on.
Also, this is a conversation that he could have just had with T.I. on the side. Like, people, this is why podcasting equipment needs to be taken away, and you need to learn that shit. Because for some reason, the power of a microphone just gives people fucking the ultimate confidence to cut a fucking promo. Like, we on the road to fucking WrestleMania. This nigga don't need to have a microphone in front of him telling his fucking business. If you mad that artists from the city are not showing up for Thug, you not thinking straight. Because a lot of these niggas are knee deep in their own shit. The second they walk in a courthouse, the second they show support online, the Fed's gonna start looking into them.
Yep.
That's fucking up their money. Because they still got folks that they gotta take care of. So yeah, they can show love from a distance, but you want niggas to be up in the forefront. It don't work like that.
No, not at all. Not
Bring
at all.
unnecessary attention and shit. Like,
Anybody who gets tied up, like if you grew up like that, like anybody who got picked up, like you kind of just gotta cut ties. I'll put money on your books. Make sure you can get some oatmeal pies and shit. But outside of that, don't expect me. I ain't writing no letters. So,
Exactly.
that's like code, though. That's code. I'm surprised. But like you were saying, he's from a different generation. But I mean, that's not odd to me at all. That's kind of just the way it is, especially for some fucking RICO charges.
Yeah.
So,
for real.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say to you. Like you said, put some money on your books, bro. You can get you some motherfucking juicy juice, whatever the fuck you need to get. You feel me? Some chips. And that's it.
Shit, man. Honey bun.
Yeah.
Doritos chips. Good.
So nobody thinks T.I. was using Young Thug getting out for clout? Nobody thinks that?
Because why? What does he need?
Attention.
But again, we saw that video and we all moved on with our lives. Nobody
just spent like $50 million or some shit. Like
nobody brought that. Yeah, like they just got his entire family just got a settlement. He not clout chasing for money. They've worked together on songs before, so it's not like this is foreign to them. I can understand if they never worked together in the studio before. They've worked together before, and if Thug see him as a homie, you gonna go visit the homies. Again, he can only be around certain people for the next 15 years. So you might as well go ahead and make the connection with the motherfuckers you can be around.
No, that's all I saw is like, goddamn, I ain't seen you in a while type shit. That's all I saw it is.
15 years of probation is crazy.
I don't think he's gonna be on probation that long though. I'm sure they'll get it dismissed. They probably got some caveat. Do 5. As long as he keeps nose clean and shit, he'd probably be good.
yeah, he's right. There's probably like a 70% clause in there or some shit.
Mm-hmm. I highly doubt he does this. Somebody gonna make a phone call for him. But anything else on Young Thug Daddy? What's his name? Jeffrey Williams Sr.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to clip up a shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Whatever episode we did that one in, I'm gonna go back to that one.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. So let's go to the next topic. We got this is actually a promo. For those who don't know, we do music reviews. It's the main thing we do here. Make sure y'all check out the page, our highlights tab, full of fucking reviews for your reading pleasure. Goddamn it. But the last one we got album review, Soul Burger. which was done by the Southside Gunna, who gave it an 8.8 out of 10. I've been hearing different things about it. You know, some people liked it, some people kind of was like, it's not his best work. It's
not.
pretty high score, 8.8. So what do you think, man?
It's not his best work. No, it's definitely not his best work. But it was good. I think it's just one of those things where he kind of really was. It was very introspective, and I think that the production was really nice. I enjoyed the features, Vince, Ty Dolla. It was all really good. It's not. I don't know what it was. I guess because I was comparing it to his other works that I felt like it was an 8.8. Because some of his other work is borderline flawless. Like, he's got some really good projects out there. I think this was good. I think it could have been just a smidge better, but I mean, for what it is, it was good.
Anybody else got a chance to listen to it?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I really wish Ninth Wonder would do beats again, because he just never does beats. Because that shit with Vince, that shit was hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a good project. I thought it was gonna be his best, but I can't, like, in confidence say it's his best. I still gotta sit with it a little bit more, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, it's a good project and you like it, but you just, after me, since I've listened to it about 10 times, I can't say it's his best work.
Is
I
it
would put
one
it
of
above the
his
last album.
says it's one of his best?
I would put it above the last album.
Herbert?
I want to say I'd put this like neck and neck with Do What Thou Wilt.
Yeah.
Do What Thou Wilt. But this is just a different kind of album. So it's like, I feel differently about it, but I feel probably about as strong as that, just in a different way.
Yeah, I like everything from Soul, and I mean, halfway through, I was mildly disappointed. He really crescendoed towards the end of it. The last 2 or 3 tracks were insane, and then I listened to it in reverse of the track listing, and I actually liked it more in that order. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm just weird like that.
No, it makes perfect sense. I hate when shit like that happens. When you listen to it the way that the artist intends for you to listen to it, and it doesn't feel like you can connect to it. So when you discover your own way of listening to it, whether that's just a random shuffle, you just flip the track list and you listen to it from back to front, or however you choose to listen to it, then you find that way of connecting to it. It's like, I kind of wish you kind of did it this way, because then I could enjoy it more. But because you didn't, you kind of stuck with that thought of like, what could have been.
Yeah, that's the point. Because when I listened to it the first time, I felt like at the end of it, he was like playing catch up. Lyrically, like, everything was dope. This Ab-Soul production was great and everything, but like audibly, just like the vibe that the songs put me in. If he would have started off with the first 2, I would have been hooked immediately. You know what I mean? Instead, like, I wouldn't have had to iron it out as long. So I think it just kind of like took some of the like momentum out the gates.
Yeah.
For me. But it's still solid. It's still Ab-Soul. It's great, and like I like when dudes that are that good just kind of like shoot from the hip and do their own thing. You know, because one of those cats that he's just gonna be making music because he loves to make music and rock with it. You do. Like, he's not trying to really appease anybody. So
yeah. It's nothing wrong with making shit for your fan. I feel like, he's at the point where he's making shit for his fan base. There's nothing wrong with making shit for your fan base. I don't feel like you're gonna get, and I'm just halfway through, so I ain't gonna have a super, crazy opinion on it quite yet till I finish it. I'm reserved that. But so far, what I feel is like is Ab-Soul. Like, you're gonna get an Ab-Soul album. You know what I'm saying? It's like Jordan at the end of his career, where it's like Jordan is washed. He's still averaging 25 and 10, right? I feel as though like you're always gonna get 25 and 10 from Absol, bro. You feel me? Like you
Yeah.
always. So even like his average is gonna be light years above other people, right? So.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of how I feel about a lot of his projects going forward. Which is, I mean, it's good. Like I said, that's not a knock on him, but I think you're not gonna get I would really want to hear like a project, like an experimental project from him. I think that'll be dope. I think he's at the point where I think he can afford to have a real experimental type of shit.
I feel like he'll kill that shit.
Long-term mentality is probably the closest thing you could get to that, because that's my best. To me, that's the best Absol. But yeah, I think more than anything, I think this album was for himself more than his fans.
Yeah, I prefer these days. And then long-term mentality. So like, I would probably have this maybe behind Control System at 4, maybe 3 in that area. It's up there. It's just, you know, ain't nothing wrong with bronze medal.
You sleeping on Do What Thou Wilt.
I know. I know. That's what I said. That's why I was like, it's tied. I can't not keep it up there, but you know, it's up there.
See, I gotta I listen to it, but I gotta re-listen to it because I ain't listen to it like the way I wanted to when I first had played and shit. So I got revisited and shit. So I can have a very concrete opinion on it and shit.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta listen to a project like 2 to 3 times before you can really, unless it just
Yeah,
suck.
that's what I feel like.
You know what I mean?
That's why I
One
listened
time.
to it 5 times, people. So for all you niggas who question me, oh, how do you listen to an album in less than 24 hours? It just came out 12 hours ago. The album is an hour fucking long. You know the shit came out at midnight. It's fucking 2 p.m., nigga. I done heard this bitch 5 times.
See, sometimes the album can be less than that.
Yeah, nigga, you know how much shit I do? You can listen to the damn album on the way to fucking work. How bad Atlanta traffic is out here? What, nigga?
I agree with that part.
I finished all type of albums in the car on the way to work.
Speaking of great albums, Megan the Stallion.
She was not snubbed.
You like that segue, right?
She was not snubbed. We are not.
She did have a huge rollout, and some people are questioning the fact she got 0 Grammy nominations. Snub.
No,
bad music.
Only so many people can get nominated, so it's like I don't think it's a snub. I'm a little bit surprised she didn't get something for that the joint she did with the K-pop dude or whatever.
Especially because that song actually made it. Well, which depends on which one, because she remixed it and threw another K-pop artist on there, but then she also has one that actually made it on to be the theme song for Friday Night SmackDown. So I would have thought at least she got something for that, because that's something that's going to be played on network television probably for the next 2 years.
That shit terrible. That shit does not fit that program.
Yeah, even still, I wouldn't say a snub. I wouldn't say she was snubbed. That's being dramatic, because she didn't have that great of a year.
Her album was like, Hiss is the only thing that you could say got snubbed, but her album was not good enough to be considered for a nomination. There's nothing that she rapped or no performances outside of Hiss in regards to her music that is worthy of a Grammy. And if you only got 5 slots, wasting one on her is kind of a slap in the face to everybody else who actually, do good work.
Yeah, but it's mostly her fans saying that, because it's almost like Arm & Hammer fans saying, "Oh, they were snubbed just because they weren't on there." Like, it's not. It's just they, sometimes
Billy Woods was kind of snubbed, and so was Elucid.
Come on, man.
El Camino could. You could do Stole God Cooks on there. You feel me? Like,
it's just mostly her fans saying that shit. So it's like, she just wasn't making that type of
Grammy. You don't see me complaining.
Yeah.
So it's like shit.
Bro, that hit song was not even good to be nominated.
You see the bar? You see the bar that he picked from it? These hoes don't be mad at Megan. These hoes be mad at Megan's Law. It's a top tier MC work. Who the fuck wrote this?
Hey.
Andre G.
Compared to what we got in response to that, that was 10 out of 10 compared to the response we got. That's
Mine on your
Yeah.
dead mouth.
Do not jump on me. I'm talking strictly just one diss track versus the other. His was 10 out of 10 compared to Bigfoot. That's all
One
I'm
was
saying.
direct, one was subliminal.
I mean, they both were trash though.
Exactly.
It doesn't
One
even
was-
matter at that point.
One, they were both trash. It's just one was recyclable, and the other one is going to the dump. That's the difference.
Yo,
You just don't like Nicki Minaj.
hey, for that one, you
Two
get
things all at the same time. Two things can be true. I hate Roddy Rich more than I hate Nicki.
Yeah, I mean, it's at that point we're just arguing like which piece of dog shit smells less bad.
I mean,
rough crowd in here. Rough crowd.
That was crazy.
I'd rather eat stale potato chips than drink spoiled milk. That's all I'm saying.
It's one of those fast food arguments. One
Hey,
of those fast food arguments we were talking about.
hey, man, look, McDonald's fries are terrible when they cold.
That's like
What
a
are we
haiku.
talking about?
That's a haiku right there.
I'm full of them.
On the back of that, Doechii got nominated for the Grammy. Dirt neck on the heels of a great year.
That shit was funny.
Is this a changing of the guard?
No.
Was it deserved, or is it mostly due to social media hype? What do y'all think?
It's deserving because she made a good project.
Yeah, like them niggas.
I was actually shocked they gave her the nomination, because it came out like August. It came out on my birthday, so I was like, "Oh, okay." So between September and October, they had 2 months to make that decision. Whereas a lot of other stuff had already been out for a good little minute for them to make a choice, like because everything else in the category has really already been out. I think that was like the latest release. So for that to gotten in, I think it's dope. It should win.
4 Grammy nominations.
In my opinion, she should get Best Rap Album.
I agree.
I think she should get it. If you
that was
give
good,
it, because they nominate Future all the time. He don't win that shit.
It was dope. I wouldn't be mad if she won.
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to be between her and Eminem though.
They probably would. That's the thing though. Eminem don't. The death of Slim Shady was not. It was better. I always think Eminem made Kamikaze. So as long as it's not Kamikaze, it's progress. It's actually good. Death of Slim Shady was not Kamikaze. So I'll say that.
Well, it wasn't revival. As long as we're not going back there.
That's like Voldemort. We don't discuss that. We don't even talk about that. That is the album that should not be named. My goodness, because you talk about shit piece of work.
That's when I started being an Eminem fan.
God damn, that shit is horrible.
Let's see
Yeah, this album was pretty good though. I probably put it like a bit below Relapse.
Yeah,
but above everything else after Relapse.
Which is fine. I think it's fine. I just feel like in regards to what's nominated in that category, I feel like overall that's the best project.
Oh yeah, for sure. This was better.
Yeah, it was the best project right here. I got that shit on my damn list.
But you know, Grammys aren't about the best shit.
Of course it's not.
Nah, it's a popularity contest at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see what this video we got of Doechii. We'll see what she talking about.
Come home with, the 4 Grammy nominations.
Thank you so much.
Like, how are you feeling? Did you see this for yourself?
Absolutely, 100%. I felt it in my spirit that I was going to get this, and I got it, and I feel incredible.
Period. The visuals to watch her run, it's just been incredible. It's giving young Missy Elliott. That's how I'm feeling,
Such an honor. That's such an honor. I love Missy Elliott. So.
Yeah. So tell me, tonight you're receiving the Visionary Award. I just want to know, what are the key components to your vision do you believe that got you these 4 Grammy nominations?
I think that aside from having a vision first, second, what's most important is not swaying your vision and staying the course and not accepting no as an answer and following through with that.
Come home with,
There you
the
go.
4.
That was a good segue. All that chocolate. All right. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about that?
She fit as a fiddle, ain't she?
Oh yeah, she in shape like a motherfucker. But Chini.
Nothing. I didn't hear what y'all said.
Oh, you didn't hear it, or you didn't hear it? Which one is it?
Nothing.
So what do y'all think about the Missy comparison in there?
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of
based off her music videos. It's not that far of a reach.
I was thinking about Nissan Alto with the flow she had on that motherfucker.
She's creative.
Does she produce?
Did she produce?
When she starts producing, then
when she can produce her own shit, then yeah, I think it'll be.
Yeah,
I don't think she doesn't. She might have a say so, but I don't think she's like a producer.
Yeah, that's what makes you Missy level. But they compare any alternative black chick to
of
Missy.
Course, because that's all they know.
They need to calm that down.
Yeah,
they want to make these new artists kind of relevant in the eyes of the older generations by giving them a comparison, so that you are inclined to go listen to the music, to listen for the similarities, rather than actually just listening to the artists themselves and just taking their music at face value.
My thing is, like, I want you to be the first you. Like, I just hate music comparisons. Like, be your own vibe. Why do people have to?
But then again, with the hip hop being a competition, sometimes the comparisons are what keep the genre somewhat fresh, but it still pays homage, because paying homage is one thing. We got a bunch of motherfuckers who can't even properly make a song without sampling some shit from the 90s or the 80s or the early 2000s now with this new generation. So that's really all it is like they're just trying to just recycle ideas, feelings, thoughts, anything that could keep that same fire burning that's already been there. So the Missy comparison is like an attempt at that.
Yeah, nostalgia is a really good marketing tool. So people who wouldn't have touched on her music before, when they hear those comparisons, they're gonna go see for themselves.
Yeah, because people find comfort in having a point of reference.
Yeah.
Yep. You see that on these day posts be doing numbers. People, that nostalgia factor, all the remakes we getting, right? All the fucking sequels that don't need to be sequels. Like, people love connecting old shit to new shit for some reason. Got kind of suck as an artist. I guess it's twofold, right? It's a great comparison. That's a legend in the game. At the same time, like Star said, I want to be my own fucking person at the end of the day, right? Blaze my own path. So. All right, let's pull up the one video in response to people saying she don't deserve it. Let's see what Doechii has to say herself.
I don't know why y'all keep thinking Doechii mixed with
Rhetoric, 4-time Grammy nominated.
I think she just talk low.
I don't know why y'all keep.
Yeah, I think her part just low. Ain't nothing I can do about that. But Doechii is not the next best superstar, and she basically got called Dirt Neck. Is that a purple do-rag? What is that? Is that fucking?
I actually had that same one. I had to throw that shit away because it was fucking up on my pillowcases.
That's a purple satin do-rag.
Hey, for the record, hey fellas, if you get a colored do-rag, that is velvet satin, it don't matter how many times you wash that bitch. The color gonna fuck your clothes up. It's gonna fuck your pillowcases up. It's gonna fuck up your sheets. Don't do it.
You wearing a velvet do-rag and you need to have your shit fucked up. What is this, velvet? Don't wear no velvet fucking do-rag, bro.
Silk. Just stick with silk, man.
Silk only.
Silk. Don't get no fucking velvet shit, nigga. This is not
What color your
2000.
do-rags be, Cam? You wear do-rag? What color your do-rags be?
I'm a bandana guy.
I'm just fucking with you.
So on, bro.
Bro, I can take you to a spot where 3 out of every 4 white dudes got a do-rag though.
That's on.
I've seen it before, dog. I've seen it.
That's like we actually thought you were gonna get because look, I know the type.
No, I wouldn't be shocked if you had a do-rag though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so let's go. Grammy's best progressive. My question is R&B dead on arrival?
Oh my fucking God.
R&B is dead, but I'm just gonna share what the Grammys nominated for the best progressive R&B album nominees so far. So Glad to Know You by Avery Sunshine, In Route, Duran Bernard, is that how you say his name? Brando Stone and New World, Childish Gambino, Crash, Kalani, Why Lord, No Worries, Anderson .Paak Knowledge.
That category, if you take Kehlani ass out, throw anybody fucking else in there, it's fine. That category is fine because Every Sunshine, good. Duran Bernard, amazing. Gambino, probably album of the year. No Worries, excellent. Kehlani sticks out like a fucking sore thumb. That shit was no, but that ain't even the worst R&B category.
Oh, we're not done yet. Let's pull up the next one.
Progressive R&B. What does that mean?
Which is crazy because Bando Stoner New World is a pop album. That's hilarious.
That's a whole fucking pop
What does
album.
progressive mean?
I don't think they know.
They don't know.
Just not out the norm.
It's not your typical R&B album. It's made by R&B artists.
So supposedly this is supposed to be traditional R&B, right? 11:11, Chris Brown, Fanta Black, Hathaway, Revenge, Money Long, Algorithm, Lucky Day, Coming Home, Usher. All right.
You talking about picking the absolute worst of the fucking worst.
Well, hopefully Chris Brown get it just because he been in the goddamn game long enough. Does he have any Grammys?
He gotta have a fucking Grammy, don't
he? First of all, 11:11 is not a good album. Just go ahead and throw that out there. Layla Hathaway, I'm not 100% too familiar with the project. I listened to it, but I can't really remember what it sounds like. It didn't have that lasting impact. Money Long album was just a fucking bore. Lucky Day has his moments. That was not one of them. I'm sorry. And do we even need to discuss how bad Usher's album was? Or we just,
album. I didn't know he dropped that album.
It wasn't good.
It was right after the Super Bowl he dropped it.
There's so many other great R&B artists, and we just not acknowledging that. There's how do we have fucking Sir drop an R&B album and it don't get no recognition?
My nigga.
Sinead Harnett has probably the best R&B album this year. No recognition. This is the definition of why niggas do not need to listen to just mainstream music. Because this shit is awful.
Man, that was a whole that was a rant. Here you go, bro. Here you go.
Oh man, hey.
And you got to follow it up too. So I'm about to play that shit as soon as you get done. Go.
Nah, because he just said, "Sir, I forgot about Sir D drop the album. That shit in my rotation. I forgot I dropped this shit. I'm surprised that shit ain't getting no name for real though. Yeah, all this other shit they can throw out. All that shit away.
Hey, my bad. What y'all talking about?
R&B is dead. Is R&B dead, bro?
Maybe break out the do-rag.
Oh,
Yeah,
America.
America.
Merc. The problem with a lot of R&B today is the unsoulful, generic beat selection. The talking type of singers who really can't sing and lack of passion. That is what Hot Boy Roll said in regards to R&B. What do y'all think about that statement right there?
It's the truth.
Yes.
It's very much the truth because 90% of these R&B artists are doing nothing but sampling entire songs of hits we've heard before, and nobody can really sing. There's no people who got great vocals. Everything's got auto-tune thrown on it, like these niggas think they T-Pain in 2004. It's just not good.
It's taking a back seat though for real.
The problem with mainstream R&B today, that's what it should have said.
No
Yeah,
groups.
I feel-
Need groups, bro.
I
The
feel like,
shit that's not in the mainstream is absolutely amazing.
I feel you.
I feel you.
Because
on
when
that
you
shit.
drop, Cleo Soul has dropped this, niggas be like, who's Cleo Soul?
Man, what the fuck feels
How
so
the
good?
fuck do you not know that? That'd be the problem.
Even on them Saturday spotlights, I've ran into some artists that you never would have heard of, but dropping some good music and shit like that. So you just kind of got to get out of that. Well, I think we got spoiled, man. Like we used to have great music that used to come directly on the radio, or we heard about when the great albums was dropping and shit. You actually got to search for shit now. Like, you gotta go look at that shit.
That's the fun of it. People take the fun. People are lazy, and they don't want to put in the work to discover the good music. Because these people who are making this music that aren't getting that mainstream attention, they're promoting their shit. You just don't see it because you're not looking for it. Because when you go on your main page of your Spotify or your Apple Music or Tidal, for those who are bougie, you are just on that main page. You're not clicking the related artists and then you scroll over to see, okay, who's this? Okay, who's that? Who's this? Like, go through the shit.
Like did some crazy, man. That's all you gotta do. It's a lot of plenty of great R&B artists still. So,
I think to make good R&B music, niggas need to grow up singing in the church. Where your
your
soul at? That's what we missing. People came up in the church. That was the thing, and that's why it was so soulful, and you felt it.
like 70s,
Church.
all the way down to the early 2000s.
I mean, the thing is though, like there is a lot of like talented singers out here who can sing. They're just singing about fucking sneaky links and being toxic.
That thing is too. They're not talking about real shit like love or some shit. They just talking about being fucking toxic and shit. And that's why I like that John has kind of taking that back
Who
seat.
did that shit?
There's no music about love anymore. It's just it's all about like finessing and just.
I want to hear how you fell in love with this woman because you saw her on the side of the road and you helped change her tire. Okay, that's what I want to hear. I want to hear some real.
Bring real romance back.
Like for real, bring back the real romance. That's what's gonna.
You niggas too cool for that romance shit.
Here she go.
Generation.
Don't let me get started again.
There she go.
Let her answer it. Let her answer it.
Nah, hell nah. You know not what you do. Be quiet. But yeah, I mean, the R&B is kind of a reflection of the times, though. You feel me?
True.
The R&B you're gonna get is reflection of what's going on here. This BBL fucking link up fucking generation that you're getting, swipe left, swipe right shit. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of the times you're living in. How you expect to get that fucking loving fucking shit when these people don't even know that shit? You feel me? So
Jodeci made a whole fucking song about his girl being gone for like an hour. Or Derek goddamn a song about a girl being gone for like a fucking hour. If they ain't goddamn fucking love, I don't know what it is. That shit crazy.
What the niggas that used to sing like D'Angelo with? That's what I need to hear.
Mhm.
That's a
Nah, real
weak.
shit. D'Angelo.
Where's
shit.
D'Angelo at?
Maxwell.
Exactly. Hey, you saw the episode of Atlanta. You saw they was trying to find D'Angelo. He's somewhere in the back of the fucking checkers. He's somewhere back there. We don't know where he at. He back
Now you got these hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal. Turn that shit
there. I
up.
blame Chris Brown. So I blame DJ Mustard for a lot of fucked up sounds we had. Because in 2014 he reused the same beat and just fucked up all of R&B music. I blame him.
It's your fault, DJ Mustard. I'll be watching.
That's crazy.
Did you say fuck DJ Mustard? That's
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
I said that's crazy.
Nah,
You
just
embracing
thinking
that
about
villain
it.
shit. We gotta take that out of your fucking name because you trying to
Oh,
morph
come
into
on,
that
man.
shit.
Mhm.
All right. Breaking news. I just got in this chat. Can we all agree that Ice Spice's career is officially over and she was just the face?
Yeah, that
We
picture
almost
is
made-
crazy. That picture is crazy.
That picture is crazy because that's when she looked healthy.
Yeah, she went a little too far in the other direction.
She looked like a Make-A-Wish patient now. I'm sorry.
That's
Trying to
one.
be healthy,
I'm sorry.
man.
That was,
She
you know
lost
what?
her. She
I have
lost
to
her.
apologize. I apologize to everybody who are Make-A-Wish kids. You know, I don't.
Is it over with though? Real quick. We can do this real quick.
Is
Ice
it over?
Spice. Yeah, it's her
Did it
career
start?
run.
I haven't really heard about her
Did it
in a
start?
while.
When did it start? That's the question. What do you mean it's over? So it's
She
got to
was
start before
everywhere.
it's over. It
You
didn't
know you
start.
bumping that munch. You know you're playing that munch in the whip, bro.
Who's
You was
playing
calling yourself a munch.
It was ass. Because I would ask people all the time, name me a lyric outside the hook. Name me one lyric. They couldn't do it.
You right.
So that career died. It
I mean, that shit.
didn't even take off.
If you
Yes,
know,
it did. Give her her flowers.
No, it didn't.
Nah, she be on that.
I mean, she was doing something with Taylor, so
That motherfucker got a dandelion as a flower because you just blew on it, just poof, went away.
Yeah. She wasn't ready for the spotlight because if she was ready for the spotlight and if she actually had the talent to match the hype, then she would still be around.
If niggas went back and looked at her old shit on YouTube before the Drake cosign,
Yeah,
that shit was nowhere.
nah,
She shouldn't be two projects in right now.
Yeah.
She 2 projects in and nothing. No type of motion.
Then the label try to push her down people's throats and shit. And
That's what happens when you light skin with a fat ass. That's how the world sees you, people. Okay? All light skinned ladies, you light skin with a fat ass, that's all you are. You a piece of meat. Okay?
That was
You know what's crazy?
That was nasty work, yo. You get a grippy. All right, go ahead.
Grippy. No, but it's crazy when you get famous for being thick and then you lose the weight. Now niggas hate you.
Because what have you done for me lately? I don't have nothing to look at. What am I looking at?
Niggas hate you. Like she be throwing that ass though, and it's
Because,
like
no, because
it's over there.
How dare you get in shape? Who told you to
dare
do that?
you?
It's like a case of the Doja Cat right now. You remember she got famous, she was thick as fuck, and then now she.
Doja Cat still got that thing.
Yeah,
I mean, she has.
She's an anomaly.
Hey, that thing back there.
Yeah, she's an anomaly.
She just bald. It's fuck.
I guess we all deserve a grippy for everybody else.
Grippy. I'm staying out of this
back there. You can grip that.
I'm spoken for. I'm staying out of this one.
That's what happened with Devil too, though.
Anyway, moving on. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of these weeds. You ready for the crash dummy, bro?
Yep.
All right.
It took me 25 minutes to figure one out, but it's gonna be short and sweet.
You gotta be prepared, brother.
Hey, Dad.
Crash dummy. Who we got?
I'm glad y'all niggas. I'm glad that intro was long as fuck because I just had the biggest fucking yawn. That shit was not gonna look professional because my mouth was wide all the way open. Pause. Like,
Hey yo,
my shit was like, I was like, whoa.
Clipping that up. Clipping that up.
That's fine. I don't care. So he just dropped a new album, and first thing he does is go on the Breakfast Club and immediately takes Diddy's side. Ferg, because we're not calling him ASAP Ferg anymore. It's just Ferg. This man went on the Breakfast Club and decided to defend Diddy, be on his side, 100%, all because of some family ties for those Drake fans out there. So I'm gonna just be honest, and I understand that your pops and Diddy, they were tight. That was weird to say, but they were tight. But you justifying the man, not saying he doing all this sex trafficking, and you justifying all these damn thousands of bottles of baby oil. How are we justifying baby oil? Like, even if you're gonna deny the sex trafficking, which is horrible, by the way, even if you're gonna deny that, we can't. Who needs that much baby oil? What are you doing? That's all. I just go listen to his new album, I guess. I don't fucking know. Just why are we taking Diddy's side right now? You see what the fuck going on? Read Rome, nigga. Just read fucking Rome. Since you're not gonna do that, fuck it.
There we have it. Crash Dummy. Ferg, formerly ASAP. Is they still rocking together, man?
They not really. He said it on the interview. Him and Rocky talk, but when you got kids, some of us can relate. When you got kids, you busy, you doing other shit. You're not really in tune with the rest of the world. So they connect. ASAP Bari and the other niggas said that he probably wasn't a part of the crew. I don't really give a fuck what ASAP 12 said, because ASAP 12 was in my DMs like earlier this year or last year complaining about a fucking album review. So fuck him.
You get death threats. You get another one.
Not necessarily death threats. It's just I don't like when, if you got something to say, you gonna bitch and moan and complain. Say that shit. If I'm saying shit publicly, say that shit publicly. You want to take shit to the DMs? All right, that's fine. But don't be a bitch about it. Bitching to me about a damn album review, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about. Nigga, shut the fuck up. That shit weak.
People sensitive about their art, brother.
I don't give a fuck if you sensitive or not, nigga. Your shit trash. Your shit trash, nigga.
Sensitive about their art. Moving on. The next topic, we got Ice Cube dropping Man Down. Shots fired. Are we anticipating the new Ice Cube release? And is this kind of putting a arrow to the heart of that whole age-ism thing, considering that LL Cool J dropped the album earlier this year that had pretty good critical acclaim, pretty good sales as well. So what do y'all think? Y'all anticipating that new Ice Cube, yo? Have y'all heard that single he released?
Single one bad.
No,
if he ain't talking no reckless shit, I don't want to hear it.
He hasn't been for a long time.
I need some crazy disrespectful shit, man.
He hasn't been on that for a long time.
Yeah,
that's part of my thing. Where I'm not really hyped about it.
That's what we like Ice Cube for.
He also has a brand to kind of keep up with, with the big three and stuff like that. Like, he still has to keep appearances up. So even if he does dive down into some disrespectful stuff, it's not gonna be, no Vaseline type shit. Let's just get that out. It ain't gonna be like no Vaseline. It's not gonna be like America's Most Wanted. It's not gonna be like any of that shit, to be quite honest.
I just want to hear some real shit.
But it's just like, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's not just him who is releasing music. It's pretty much all the old school guys. Like, they're all trying to come back. Because I think Exhibit dropped something too. So, like, these niggas is just bored.
No, they see what kind of bullshit we putting up with right now, and they said, "No, I gotta get back in the game."
Exhibit's son fire though. His son Trey Capital is fire.
Yeah, but like Exhibit done dropped like 5, 6 singles, maybe 6 or 7. Like they pumping out music, so it's not like it's bad. It's just, who's the target audience for Ice Cube album in 2024 is the question.
OGs and unks.
Yeah, but Unc want to hear no Vaseline. Unc don't want to hear no, I cashed my check at the store today.
His singles kind of gave me like that, skit type of vibe. He ran around with the preacher. It seemed a little safe to me, like you said, maybe because he has a brand to protect.
Mm-hmm.
But he was talking spicy during the last elections and shit. Maybe that's why he's kind of.
That's what I'm thinking. It's going to be more like cultural, political type shit.
I was about to say, because he's known for that anyway, talking about politics and shit in music. So
shout out O'Shea Jr. Shout out to homie.
Oh yeah.
Random as hell.
Hey.
I just wanted to say that.
Homie, gotta shout him out.
So what do we think? How good we think the album will be? Like, if you had to guess, score wise.
6.5.
6.5. 7 max.
Max? You shot out his son and gave him a 7 max to the daddy.
Hey. I can justify my scores. Anybody else saying some shit, y'all got to go into full detail. I can justify my shit.
Yeah, if he's not talking about, what makes him Ice Cube, no.
Because the Cube I grew up listening to, I was a huge fan. So I know it's like I know what I want to hear from Cube. When I don't hear that, my brain is gonna automatically like turn it off. And so like I have to force myself to be like, no.
Nigga, when you was born? 1994?
Yeah,
some shit.
I'm 30.
Talking about some when the Cube you grew up listening.
30.
America's Most Wanted released 93 or some shit.
Yeah, nigga, I grew up listening. Nigga, I grew up sneaking CDs out my auntie goddamn big ass case and shit. You feel me? Like I had to sneak the disc while she went to work. I went through the thing, sneak through, take the shit out, listen, and then I had to sneak the shit back in there and put it in the right spot. You know how hard it is to memorize exactly where them CDs were supposed to go in them big ass things?
I remember bringing them on the fucking school bus and big ass CD cases.
Yeah, bro. Like
you got a couple CD cases around here.
I feel like that's the type of shit we need nowadays in 2024. That show real dedication. You only need the first CD to walk around with all day.
What was the first like actual CD that y'all bought?
With your own money? I think we did that before.
Do not judge me.
The Roots Tipping Point.
Do not judge me.
Mine was Tikal by Meth.
It was not an actual old school album. It was Lil Romeo's debut project. I do not fuck you for judging me.
I mean, shit.
I was a child, so that was what I listened to. Now
you was Harlem Shaking.
The second. I hope you fall over the next time you do yoga. Fucking Harlem Shake my ass. That shit crazy. It's supposed to be a safe space, and I'm getting judged.
It is.
Hey, I bought the Dem Franchise Boys album, so
you bought that shit.
That's nowhere near as bad.
I know, right? That's not
nowhere near as bad.
Well, mine was kind of weird. Mine was Black Eyed Peas. It was called Monkey Business.
Oh no, that shit was hard. That's
it's
hard
though, but
that shit was hard. That's not even something to be embarrassed about.
That's nothing to be bad.
I'm not embarrassed. I'm weird, so
yeah,
embrace it.
Yeah, I was a child who earned money, and that was the first thing I saw. I was like, okay, listen.
Romeo.
I remember the first one I bought. Well, it might have been a Hypnotized Camp Posse CD.
It's something from the old days.
Right?
Fuck you, nigga.
Hey. Malik, what's yours?
Shit, I didn't buy CDs. My aunt had bought CDs, but I remember the first one she bought was like Chris Brown's debut.
That's a good album.
It was.
So that's the first album you had?
No, my aunt had. I ain't buy no CD. I ain't started on my own. This child like what in middle school.
He missed the
Shit,
CD era. This nigga don't even know
yeah,
what CD.
Never say
I know,
you
right? You
missed
a
that.
baby.
No, my mom got like a whole 2 big ass slots.
Yo,
full of
mom,
shit.
you talking about you,
But-
cuz?
Yeah, he missed that.
Yeah, I missed that shit. Yeah, I missed that.
He missed that.
Yeah, I ain't
That
about
was the CD era was fun, but it also really did teach you like if you were really a fan of somebody, like you was listening to their because you wasn't carrying more than 2 CDs with you at a time. So you was stuck listening to their shit while you was out. Unless you was in the car, and then that's different. But you gotta fumble through the shit. Search. You feel me? You gotta skip to track number 7 that you like because you only want to hear track 7 and shit. Like
You get the shit scratched and you try to.
I used to go crack. Man, I scratched one of my CDs. That shit started skipping. I about crashed out, man.
It'd be your favorite track too. It's always your favorite song.
It's always your favorite song, man. It's always.
That's back when it took like 3 days to burn a CD, and a cake blank disc was like gold.
Yes.
You were the burn CDs. I used to burn CDs on Kazaa and sell them for like $3-4 a pop.
Yep, I used to buy. That's how I bought the first 50 Cent, that mixtape he had before his debut album came out. It was kids slanging them shits.
I remember motherfucking Machiavelli.
It was about 50 Cent mixtapes.
Bro.
Old as fuck, bro.
You talking about Guess Who's Back?
This nigga old as hell.
The one where I smell pussy.
Nigga, that was an elite pull.
Oh,
You were that far back.
Bro, I was born in 85, man. Like,
Yeah, nigga. You close to my mom age.
fuck you, nigga.
85 is crazy. You close to my mom age. You are to me.
I'm sick of your shit, bro. I'm sick of your shit. That's it. Let me find the hate. Let me find the hate one around here, bro. Cause you hit him with the hate.
Oh man, hate.
Hey.
There you go. Anything else on Ice Cube? I did play this video. I think this was kind of like on the making of his album.
The concept is man down, and it's a situation where the men are down, and we need to get them up.
To me, album covers have been just as important as the music. Before videos, this was the only way you can connect visually, with the artist. I remember looking at album covers, for a whole album, listening to the album, looking at the cover, flipping it, seeing what artwork is there, what is the artist, what is the performer trying to express through the visuals, helps to tell the story or set up the story of the record.
That's a good kind of question there. Do motherfuckers even do you think people take actual effort in making their album covers these days, man?
Some people do.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
I think we just had some shit together and call a fucking album cover, which is.
I think it's very important because that's the shit that you're looking at when you're listening to the album, and it just takes you deeper into the world.
And grabs you, shit.
Yeah, attention grabber, right? A dope album cover can actually make you want to listen to the rest, listen to the project. I wonder if these people these days.
You don't even see like T-shirts with album covers on them anymore.
Oh yeah, you're right.
The old school ones, they do like the nostalgic joints, but yeah, you're right though.
Like Tupac and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Anything else on Ice Cube or in general? Anybody coming back?
I hope it ain't no politically correct rap because I don't want to hear that.
I mean,
it might be though.
First 3 albums are flawless.
We're talking about now.
Correct.
I mean, now I think we've pretty much established it's going to be. It's if you heard anything after 2005, if you heard one song after 2005, you heard them all.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about Roddy Ricch. You heard one song, you've heard them all.
You just hate Roddy Ricch.
I love Ice Cube, but it's.
Yeah, we might get a "Are You There Yet" type of album. He might be trying to get some funding for Friday for.
I don't know about that, but
it depends. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll check it out November 22nd, yo. Somebody want to review that shit?
I do it.
Go ahead, OG.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
That old. That nigga's like my daddy and them age. I ain't that old, nigga. Damn. Anyway, to the next topic at hand, the Drake beef. So Skepta spoke on fucking Ebro, platform, states that Kendrick and Drake beef closed doors for artists. And my question I'm gonna propose to y'all after we watch the video is this out of touch with the history of rap and beefs in general, which we know can get heated. Or is this part of like that cancel culture shit where people are super scared to like take it there? You feel me? So play this shit.
I think it's changed now, and probably this battle, what I just saw is probably what is hit the nail on the head for me, where it's like when stuff gets said like that now today, it's more personal.
Yeah.
I think there's something about.
There was a lot of lying on there. There was a lot of lying. People was just saying.
There was one
shit. They was just saying shit.
There was one K-Dot diss track that came out, and I was like, oh, this is over. Like this isn't rap. This isn't a rap. This ain't clashing anymore.
No, they don't like each other.
This is over. Like they don't like each other. It's clear. I can hear it. Like I can hear it in his voice. He doesn't like Drake when it sounded like you two just really want to see each other and do each other something.
Yeah.
But
I was like that would hit him up. And I even said the same shit, when Pusha T and Drake was doing their thing and he said the shit about 40. I was like, nah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. But then there's people who are like, nah. Then you see like the battles, the URLs and all that type of shit. And you're like, whoa. It goes far.
Okay.
Maybe you know what? It's age.
No. We're gonna hit it though, Ebro. We got time. Even if they cut the cameras off, we're gonna figure this out. Do you know what I think it is? Because they are in positions where they are both
the biggest.
They are both really big, have major deals, major cahoots with major companies, right? Talking to each other like this is looking crazy. Like
that's a good point.
You're calling him a word, but this guy's signed to thing. So now how can they sign a man that is being accused of this thing? So now the things that when I was clashing in grime, we never had nothing to lose. There you go. This is where I'm landing now. So when we're saying things to each other, you could call me anything in the world. I'm not gonna lose a Nike deal.
Right.
I'm not gonna not be able to put food in. That'd probably even get me more money because we'll go to the show and do the clash on the stage, and more people are paying and raring. You know what I'm saying? So
the version they was doing was hurting.
It's hurting what we've built. It's hurting what we've all built this whole time. Like you two, man. If you don't like each other, just link up and speak and just talk to each other, or don't speak to each other But all this stuff you're saying to each other, for the rest of everyone else who is waiting in line for the doors that you've kicked open, these doors are shutting on us right now, bro. We're looking crazy out here. That's why I didn't like that. It was good until they started sounding so like it just sounded crazy, bro.
Skepta, man, I appreciate you coming back outside.
There you have it. You're taking my food in it. Hear what Skepta said. What do y'all think about it? Is he kind of out of touch, being maybe a British artist?
Yes.
Sounds like
absolutely.
It's like when you're on. It's bro. If I don't fuck with you, if I seriously don't fuck with you, which is clearly the case here, these two don't fuck with each other. If I don't fuck with you, I don't care about your deals. I don't care about you not getting money. I don't give a fuck about the person next to you not being able to get money. I don't care because I don't fuck with you. So it's like they have actual problems with each other, clearly. So it's like
he also doesn't understand American culture because when you got problems here in the States as beef, I want the worst for you. The absolute worst. I want everything in the world that could happen to you. I want that for you. Like, I'm praying on your downfall, and I don't even pray. So, like, it's that type of shit. Whereas, also, Skepta is inclined to side with Drake because he's worked with him. And Drake has essentially put the U.S. audience, Canadian audience, onto Skepta himself. So Skepta does have a smidge of bias towards the Canadian. So that's also a reason why he would probably feel like Kendrick shouldn't have, called him out or said certain things. But we're not going to acknowledge the shit that Drake did. When Drake, was throwing subliminal shots and essentially.
Bro, he said your manager slept with your fucking wife and your kid may not be yours.
Yeah, but it's the stuff before that. That's the stuff that was said during the beef.
Right.
Drake was saying shit before that triggered, because you when someone be saying shit that you don't like, you kind of tune it out. But it does get to a point to where it's like, all right, my nigga, you done ran your mouth a little too much. Now I gotta put you in your place. That's what like that was. So it's like, who cares if Drake can't get no damn deal? I don't give a fuck. He shouldn't even be in the damn country. Go home. Fuck you in LA, nigga. Go home. Go live here.
The thing
You're from here.
The thing is, when you
quick question before we continue. Quick question. Where the fuck is Forbes?
That nigga in a damn basement locked up somewhere, man. But anyway,
I just want to know.
Shit.
Didn't he have a deal just for one project though?
I think he had the deal for the single. I don't even think that the project was on.
You see what I'm saying? I just be asking questions. See, just food for thought.
Yeah, but Skepta did seem very sentimental towards Drake. I didn't realize that they did a song together. It makes a lot of sense. But obviously Skepta doesn't know about battle rap culture because niggas want to go too far. The whole point is to go too far and hit you where it hurts. And
there's no rule.
Well, no, because he was saying like they do that shit in grime and they go hard on like the whole battle scene over there. But his argument was like them. Yeah, his argument was them doing it at like such a big level, but it's like they're fucking human. They don't,
Yeah,
they're human.
How else were they supposed?
That's what I'm saying. They're human.
How else were they supposed to solve their issues if it was created through music? If their problems are through music and rapping back and forth, saying shit is how that is solved. How else do you, how do you beef with somebody that's a rapper that you got a problem with, short of, shooting somebody,
physical
want to go shoot the one. How else do you deal with rap beef? Rap.
According to him, meet up and talk it out.
Man, fuck that, man. Rap beef, there's no fucking rule.
I ain't doing anything Ray J wouldn't do. Ray J ain't going up to you to talk it out. I ain't doing it. Shout out Ray J.
What are they talking about? It's not like they best buddies. Man, the history of rap is like people try to destroy each other's career. Like it's legitimately been careers destroyed.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Shit. They play for keeps. So if you really don't like a motherfucker, you're really trying to take their career.
Yeah, I want you to suffer.
Yeah. Try to destroy
As
your career.
Kevin Gates said, die today.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn rules in rap beef, man.
I don't wish the best for you at all. I want you to suffer.
Yeah.
Hit your toe on the edge of the bed when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, but I think it was kind of like that part when he talked about like the rest of us are waiting to like, like you're ruining it for the rest of us to get like, bro, Nike trying to sign Skepta, bro. Anyway, man, like that to me, that part was the part that I think that seemed kind of
make better music.
Yeah, like that part seemed out of touch. That seems like some bullshit, like a pipe dream almost. It was like the rest of us waiting for y'all to kick down doors but rappers been getting deals, dog. Drake and Kendrick ain't kicked down no motherfucking doors, bro. Like,
my thing is, I feel like they're just trying to baby Drake into this shit. Because that's all I've been seeing, really, of motherfuckers trying to baby him through this whole fucking shit when it happened. saying Kendrick went too far. Like I said, when you in a fucking rap beat, ain't shit, ain't no fucking rules. Nigga, I'm here to kill you, and that's what I'm gonna do. You wanna go to hell? I'm gonna be alright. I'm
On
already
wax.
there, nigga. Like, come on, man. You in hell? I'm the devil. Fuck you, nigga. Real shit.
The villain speaks. You feel me? You like, I'm going to hell with this shit. I hear you. But yeah, I just really think, honestly, I think like Ebros, you supposed to be kind of what they call it, gatekeeper type of motherfuckers. Like it's like you're just agreeing with what he's saying and shit like that. Both of them, I think, have a stake in Drake's downfall. I think a lot of people were eating off Drake, and they don't like the fact. If you listen to that OVO radio that's on like Sirius or whatever, all that shit is like grime and all that shit is like UK rap and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's an incentive for them.
That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Anything else on that subject? All right. Nothing else. Let's go ahead to our favorite segment. What the hell are you listening to? So if you're there, if you got your phones, you got your iTunes list, your playlist, whatever you got going on, man. Share what we listening to currently.
I'll go ahead.
Go ahead.
I've been listening to a lot of LA beat scene shit, like some names y'all might be familiar with, like Mind Design, Sam I Am, John Wayne, Flying Lotus, Jeremiah J, Exile, Swarvy, that type of shit, pretty much.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else?
Mine has been kind of simple. Been listening to some like throwback stuff, like listening to some Cadillactica by Big Crit. We posted that on the page. Some Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 2. Been listening to the Tonight Show sequel and the encore. The encore is starting to grow on me. I feel like it's low-key better than the sequel right now.
Okay.
I know, right? It done grew. Some Goody Mob, Soul Food. That's my shit.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it right now.
When is the album? That's what we want to know. When is we getting this EP or what you releasing? The LP or EP?
No, it's a mixtape.
Yeah, mixtape.
Yeah. Soon, very soon. It's in the final stages, so I might drop some little loosies. Warm me up.
That's some nigga shit right there. Talking some loosies. Who else y'all got, man? What else who you been listening to?
Shit, I go goddamn. I've been just listening to with Boldy James, a lot of Boldy James and shit. Been going through his discography. Freddie Gibbs' new album. Listen to that. Saw Baby, I've been playing that shit heavy. Yeah,
who?
That shit. Saw Baby. Yeah, that.
I
did a review on it. Yeah, I did a review on it.
I know the album cover with the damn upside cross on the middle of his head and shit. I ain't religious, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that shit been my rotation. Crit, I always have Crit rotation. And let me see. I think that Currency was in the Currency and shit. Goddamn. And that's pretty much it. I've been keeping it simple. So that's really it.
We got some chill weeks, sounds like. Who left? Cloud, Southside, and Cam, yo. What y'all listen
to? Me, typically, I just be saying shit. Now I'm just actually go through what I actually listen to by album so people can know. If you listen to Warm Brew, Ghetto Beach Boys, solid project. One of the members of Warm Brew, Ray Wright, he's got a couple albums. Check those out. Yoshi Vintage with Beta, solid project. Spirit Box, Flying Lotus. I just went down the whole rabbit hole of Adult Swim producers. That was fucking awesome.
You're real nigga.
Yeah, just go down the rabbit hole. Go find you an anime. I listen to that shit. It's great. Boyhood, Kids at Play, solid group. Listen to them. Greg the Monkey, Mike, Bravado, Timito, IDK. Gotta check that one out too. And then I got some reviews coming up. Side Baby, Babytron, Jacquees. I don't know why the fuck I'm doing the Jacquees album.
Jacquees.
Jacquees. No, Jacquees. Jacquees. He Kid. Because his career is completely irrelevant without Gorilla, Kyle. Oh, and I don't know how. I still didn't listen to Primo Rice yet.
I was listening to Primo Rice earlier today when I was stuck in that traffic jam.
I was like, I go back and I listen to Portrait of a P a lot. It's like one of my favorite projects from him. I just listen to that shit all day.
Was the Primo Got Game? Was that good?
I'm about to find out.
Oh, you haven't listened yet? Okay.
I'm gonna check it out and listen to it. So
I liked it.
I got some more reviews coming up.
I heard it was good.
All right, who left? Cam.
I've been a little bit all over the place lately. I've listened to Desi Hollow, this Mexican cat out of Oceanside, California. A lot of Ill Bill lately, some Marlon Craft. And I discovered ghetto metal.
Yeah, we saw you talking about that earlier.
Ghetto metal, that's funny.
Who knows what ghetto metal is? Southside, you know what I'm talking about?
I don't, but it sounds interesting as fuck.
It is interesting as fuck. Look, it's called this group called Slay Squad, and some of their shit's hit or miss, but like the ones that hit, fucking hit. I'll drop
like
some
some
links.
Paris, Texas type shit.
I don't know how to explain it, man. It's like
Paris, Texas isn't metal though.
It's like Rob Zombie and Michi Darko. Like
Paris, Texas ain't like that. Paris, Texas is very much more alternative, but not like metal. Paris,
this
Texas
is metal.
Paris,
This
Texas
is metal with like
They are.
with
Yeah, they
flat
good.
vocals. Like Flatbush vocals, but like legit metal.
Okay, I'm gonna try that. I just found you said
I'm gonna
Slay
send you-
Squad.
So I'll send it to you. I'll drop it in your message.
Because
I'm interested, man.
Is that I
They
get
got
everybody?
The one track I put in there is called Tote, and that shit goes crazy.
Yep, found it.
Yeah, listen to that Tote. Listen to that
Yep.
song Tote. Dude, that shit goes hard.
I'm gonna check it out.
I think I got everybody. I guess myself. Let's do
Some
Dolph,
Future.
Big X. I ain't listened to no Future this week.
I'm shocked.
Boss Man, D-Lo, Styles P, Gangsta and the Gentleman.
There it is.
Fuck you. What back to that Crit was here. Listen to that.
You need to diversify your library.
Some Pac. Me Against the World.
You definitely need to diversify your library.
For what, man? I'm old. I can listen to what the fuck I want to listen to. It's old people.
Hey. You gotta yell at me. Just trying to help you out, sir. Broaden your horizons. You know?
I listen to the weekly jams, bro.
As you should. There's some shit on there that y'all niggas ain't never heard before.
That's my new shit for the week. It's the weekly jam. So appreciate you for doing that, bro. That's all I got, man. So let's get to wrap it up. If anybody got any projects they want to plug, shit, we came in on the 2 hours today. I'm proud of y'all. If anybody got any projects they want to plug, anything they want to say, what you're working on, it's the time to do it. So let me go in clockwise order. Start what you got going on, man.
Just working, trying to stay sane out here. Trying to keep my business going and growing. Working on music. In the final stages of that. Hopefully getting the album art together this month, and then it'll be out soon. I'll let y'all know though.
Dope. Very dope. I'm gonna review. I think I'm gonna review that myself. That'll be my new music.
Oh shit! No pressure.
I'm very non-biased. Cloud, what you got going on, brother?
I just dropped a joint with Jake One yesterday.
Seen it.
Sprinkle a little something out. I shot the idea to him. about something with Larry June. So hopefully, there's some sort of connect there. But yeah, just working on music and yeah.
That's it. That's what's up, though, bro. I peeped the track, bro. Pretty decent, man. So keep doing that shit, man. Proud of you, brother. Go ahead, super producer. Southside, man. What you working on?
Yeah, man. Just check out the TikTok. Unfortunately, I don't have Southside Gun as the handle, so it's
fucking up the brand.
Yeah, it's fucking up the brand. It's my old Instagram name, so it's just OG Say Young. So just check that out. Check out the Twitter account. Check out Review Hour on YouTube. Got some reviews coming. Working on something for Substack. I think that's the app. It's called something. Gonna start writing think pieces and articles in regards to music. So just something to do in my spare time.
Oh, you did check out the Substack shit?
Yeah, I checked it out. I actually posted a review on there today, just to test it out and see what it looked like. But yeah, I'll be working on some articles pretty soon. So
just make sure you drop it in one of the threads or something. We promote that shit, man. Anybody doing any shit outside here, make sure y'all let me know, man. We're gonna promote that shit. Cam, what you got going on, brother?
menoforder.com/CashIsCam, t-shirts, merch, 100% herbal supplements, workouts, whatever you need. Other than that, I'll be shooting some stems to J Cloud this weekend because my producer's unreliable as fuck and I'm tired of waiting on him. So
I feel you. Malik, brother, what's going on with you, man? What you got going on? We still waiting on that list of albums that's supposedly been working on.
It's coming in December, goddamn. But shit, I just listen to music and shit, working. And I got a couple of reviews coming up. I'm gonna review Young Nudy's new project he dropped with Pierre because I'm a huge Pierre fan and Nudy fan. And I think it's this damn UK artist named Lancey Fox and some other niggas they had dropped.
Who? What's his name?
I think Lancey Fox or some shit from UK.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna do a review on it. And shit, been working on some art and shit. So yeah, that's basically what I've been doing.
That's what I'm talking about. Goddamn full plate. Goddamn. That's all we got here.
And check out the Saw Baby album.
Yeah, we got your review up. Make sure you check the review out for that joint. But I think that's it, man. I did drop an episode finally of Harsh Reality. It's probably gonna get banned because I said a bunch of words that you're not supposed to say on fucking YouTube. So get it while it's hot. That might not be up for long. You got the notification?
I told you were flying too close to the sun.
Oh, bro, it wasn't my fault, man. It wasn't my fault.
Did you say the V word?
Oh man, it's some words that shouldn't have been said. Not the V words. A couple more words. Some T's and some other words. But anyway, make sure y'all check that out while it's there. And I'm trying to secure an interview for the next one, so make sure y'all check that out as well on KWAZ Radio, the family over there. Make sure y'all check them out. But outside of that, I'm just working on here, man. Hopefully we get that website up and get with Cloud, see what the progress report is on that shit. And that's about it, man. But I appreciate all y'all for showing up. Appreciate all y'all watching. 73 people right now. So make sure y'all head over to mostly on fucking Twitter. So make sure y'all head y'all asses over to the YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notify button. All that good stuff so we can break the fucking algorithm. And I'm going to be here permanently if I get all these strikes that I'm going to get on my other channel. But that's all I got. So on behalf of everybody here, on behalf of everybody that dropped a comment, I got to say peace.
Hey.